Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie. This is Lindy Stitches, where I talk about cross stitch. Today I am in my stitchy spot. It's a leather chair. It squeaks. I'm not sorry about it. I'm sitting here drinking warm apple cider, which is going to be cold by the time I take my next sip because I'm not going to drink on camera. I can't stand to hear people's mouth noises. This is my St. Louis mug. Like all stereotypical Americans, it seems, I like to collect the Starbucks mugs. And I like the city mugs because they have weird localized things on them because they have to fill up the space with something, and I usually can't understand everything on them. But Barbie at Pedal Pusher here on Flosstube was able to interpret some of the things on here for me. Apparently they eat fried ravioli, and they eat something called, where is it? Gooey butter cake. I didn't see any gooey butter cake. If I did, I would have eaten it because I'll eat anything with butter in the title. Next year, me, gooey butter cake. I have so much to show you. I'm just surrounded by cross-stitch goodness, so let's get started. First of all, my giveaway. I am very late on my giveaway for the little vintage play food tins. I will flash the two winners across the screen and get in contact with them. If you haven't heard from me, send me an email, steph@lindystitches.com. This week's giveaway, this video's giveaway, is going to be a bowl full of scaries by, this is Scary 1, by Plum Street Samplers. So the one with the snake all the way around. Very cute. This must have come directly from the club kit because there's some leftover threads in here. And I'm sure you'll have fun stitching that. If you would like to win Scary 1, I will ship it anywhere in the world this time since it's nice and flat. Leave me a comment down below and tell me your favorite autumnal floss color. Okay, so your favorite shade of floss that says autumn. Let me show you mine. This is my new favorite. It is called Tobacco Road by Weeks Dye Works. Did I show you this? This is an ex-Ghoulfriend, one of my recent releases. Did you all see what happened on Instagram with ex-Ghoulfriend? Did you all see Ellen and Michelle and Bendy and, oh, there was like 9 people. Ellen, Michelle, Bendy, Heather, Emma. A lot of people voted for Emma. I mean, I love these women. If you're willing to make a fool of yourself on Instagram to imitate a cross-stitch pattern, like, can we all just live together? Please. Please. If you didn't see that, please go check out my Instagram account, Lindy Stitches. Amanda May brought it home by painting her face green. Okay, back to this thread. This is Tobacco Road by Weeks Dye Works. It's an ex-Ghoulfriend. I think you could use it in anything because it's gorgeous. It has rust and olive. And while, yeah, there's 2 different shades in there, it's really not annoying to stitch with. It stitches up really beautifully. And the runner-up for my favorite autumnal floss is, it fell off the hole, so, Amber Waves by Classic Colorworks. Beautiful, beautiful gold. I was putting this in Skinny Wolf Farm. Really, really pretty. I love a good gold. This is a good gold. Okay, so that's the giveaway. Favorite autumnal floss. I only had 1 pattern release since I saw you last. Thank goodness, because I've been so busy. So here's the only release I have to show you. This is called No Good for Man Nor Beast. It came out in the fall edition of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. If you'd like a flip through of this, I have one on my Instagram account on Instagram TV. If you go to my profile page on Instagram, there's some tabs under the stories. There's some tabs and you can find my Instagram videos there. There's a full flip through of this magazine. But this is a part of my Weather Proverbs series. It says, a weathercock that swings to the east proclaims no good for man nor beast. And it has this cute, cute flying cow weather vane. This is stitched on Weeks Dye Works Dove Linen, one of my favorite colors. I'm also doing Skinny Wolf Farm by Barbara Anna on this color. I just love how the tone works. I think it acts like a neutral. I feel like I've said that 1,000 times. I probably have. I finished this with Lady Dot Vintage Palms. I love these because to me they look like those wooden bead garlands. They're really cute. And you probably already know what this is. It's Dirty Face Lace. Dirty Face Lace. All the things. These two things are in my Etsy shop because I love them. Lori Cook stitched that up for me. Thank you, Lori. All right. I have 2 finishes to show you. I was thinking about doing a video today and I thought, I don't know if I have like things to talk about. I have 2 finishes, almost 3. I almost finished something last night but ran out of floss and had to order some. So that's so annoying. My first finish is Best Ghoulfriends by Teresa Kogut. And here's how it looks. I can't tell if the camera is focusing. Best Ghoulfriends. I wasn't super jazzed about my color palette that I picked out for this project. But by the time I got down to these stripes on the bottom of their dresses, I kind of felt like it all came together, thankfully, because I don't know what I was thinking when I picked out these colors. And then to finish it off, I decided to add some mini black rickrack to the outside dresses, and this is Buster Brown's lace by Lady Dot Creates. It's like Dirty Face lace, only even dirtier. Really cute. Also in my shop because I love it. And I just like how that added some dimension to them. And they're cute. I'm happy I'm done because this project really made me rethink all the patterns I have on my wish list that have huge giant blocks of color, because I have a drive to finish all of my projects. I just don't like letting them linger. And so on the one hand, I would like to be able to tell myself, oh, just put in a strand every now and then. It's no big deal. But I want to finish it. So I tend to just slave drive myself to the finish. There are huge borders on the sides of this pattern, but I decided to omit those so that this will fit in an 8x10 frame. So I'm happy that's done. Next up is Skinny Wolf Farm by Barbara Anna. I finished it. This pattern is nuts. I will stop leaning over now. I want to show you I want to tell you what the stitch count is. The stitch count is 222 by 110. And I know there's a lot of blank space in this pattern, but this flew by. I want to tell you that because, as we all know, we tend to think, oh, it'll just take me a little bit of time, and it never does. Well, this felt like it took me a little bit of time. It was crazy. I thought this would linger for months. It didn't. It just, like, stitched itself, practically. Here is Skinny Wolf Farm. I stinking love it. You're kind of seeing through it. I don't know. It's so cute. It's so cute. I decided to pick my own flosses for this, but it is pretty much the called for colors, or at least the colors as they appear on the cover image, which we all know can sometimes be two separate things. So cute. It's so cute. And then because I love the title, and I probably stitched it mostly because of the crazy title, I did a 1/1 title on the bottom to label it Skinny Wolf Farm. This is 32 count Dove Linen by Weeks Dye Works. And I could sleep with it. I could sleep with it. Let me just really quickly show you the colors I used. Amber Waves by Classic Colorworks. I did use the charted 830. Candied Yams. These oranges are like my favorite oranges. Really Tealy. These are all Classic Colorworks. Shabby Sheep. Blackbird. I don't know where the rest of it went. I think I used most of it. The Fisherman's Wharf Wool, which I talked about in my last video. Colonial Copper. Oh, so pretty. Straw Hat. And that is all. If you were looking for the cutest project in the world that goes way faster than you think it will, look no further than Skinny Wolf Farm. And can we all just appreciate the wonky cat? Thank you. The pattern that I almost finished, excuse my creaky chair, is a new start that I haven't even shown you. It is called Moon Spider Apple Cider by Needlework Press. This is an older chart, 2013. I couldn't find it a lot of places. The only place, well, I think I found 2 stores selling it. I ordered mine from Crazy Annie's. It was cheap. They need to print more of these because this is an awesome chart. Misty at Luminous Fiber Arts was kind enough to send me some of her fabric. It's gorgeous and beautiful. This is called Opulence. It's a really pretty mild yellow. I'm not a huge yellow person. I decorate with yellow every now and then. But yellow is not one of my favorite colors. But when I opened the package and saw this fabric, I knew immediately what chart I wanted to stitch on it. I love the old font, and I love the words. Moon Spider Apple Cider. I just think it's adorable. And obviously I ran out of the silver petite treasure braid. I was trying to use up a card that, you know, I had already used some off of, and I thought, I'll just use this up. Stash busting. Well, I ended up having to order another card, so there goes that thought. Moving on. Can we talk shop? Would you mind if I talk shop? Because I have added a ton of products to my Etsy store, and I would love to show them to you. Some of these are products that I specifically had for Needlework Galleria. I sold out of them and I ordered more for my Etsy shop because they're so cute and I love them. Most of them are from Lady.Creates. Lois is such a lovely friend to me and she has the cutest stuff. Let me just show you some of the things that Lois created. Some of these things are definitely limited edition. They're not in her normal product line, and so I don't know how long I will even have them, but cute gifts, yes. Awesome finishing supplies, triple yes. You're gonna flip out. So these are called pinnies, and they are little, sweet little pin cushions. This is the Halloween edition. It also comes, I'm going to take this one out of the package, but it also comes in black. This is the best part. Look, they all have these little pumpkin pins. Please focus, camera, because look at the face. You guys know I love kooky stuff. Oh my gosh. They all come out a little differently with their teeth, but I die. I always look at their face before I send them off and laugh at it. It's so cute. And then this is the Christmas version. It has these adorable little pins. And the polka dot felt ball. Oh, and they have like, sorry, there's a piece of fuzz. They have a little piece of felt on the bottom so they don't like move around or scratch your table. Adorable. Now, you know Lois expertly finished ex-Ghoulfriend for me, the pillow set. I have a very limited amount of ex-Ghoulfriend finishing sets left. I didn't announce that these were in the shop. I just let people find them. Now I'm announcing it. There's only a handful left. You get the backing fabric, interfacing, all the trims. She used like 5 different trims. There's twill tape, there's that Buster Brown lace, there is a color of ribbon that she specifically dyed for ex-Ghoulfriend. It's lovely. You get the weird coated wire, and you get photo instructions from Lois. I don't know what more you would want in life. Speaking of finishing kits, I have 2 different sets from Lois. Look, if you want to start finishing things, I think these are perfect. I have a prim color edition and a Halloween color edition. Let me tell you why these are perfect, because normally what do? You go to one of the big box stores and you buy whole spools of random stuff. Who knows if you'll ever use it? In these you get a nice variety of trims. Like the prim, this stuff matches everything. I especially like this ruler twill in there. You get a wide variety of things you can put on the edge, and then in both packs you get 2 colors of Lady.Creates velveteen. And I'm thinking, depending on your smalls, you could easily finish 3 to 5 to 6, I mean, smalls, using one of these variety packs. I love these. And then I also have a ton of colors of mini pom-poms, ribbons, velveteen, chenille, and some twill tape, and some lace in my shop. All of the colors I have used in my projects, so honestly, the favorite of mine are the mini poms, so I have the most colors of those, but I also have the ribbon. Here's, here's the ribbon color that she dyed for ex-Ghoulfriend. It's called Grubby Wog, and it's wonderful because it looks dirty and old. If you don't like dirty and old, I definitely have some not dirty and old colors, but Lady Dot Create trims are the best. I just want to show you really quick why the palms in particular are the best. So if you've ever finished with palms, I'm just gonna barely do this because I don't want to ruin this for the customer. So if you've ever finished with palms, normally you are in vain attempting to bury the tape inside your seam, right? And inevitably you'll get some tape showing and you will rue the day you ever tried to finish something. Lady Dot Create palms can be separated from the tape. So I'm barely gonna do this. You're not even gonna be able to see, but there is a string in between the tape and the palms. And what you can do is just pull that string out, and then you just have, and you can completely separate the two. And then you have the completely naked palms that you just whip stitch around. It's easy. A beaver could do it. Go check out the trims. Can we just talk for just a second about Edgar Scissorbird and how well received he has been? Holy cow, thank you. I just want to insert a picture of my Scissorbird maker. His name is Dan, and he too has been very pleased with how many birds that he's made. So when we finalized Edgar Scissorbird after many iterations and tries, Dan kind of uncertainly said to me, "So you're saying that people are going to want to buy this and all it does is sit? It just sits there like a decoration?" And I said, "Don't worry." Don't worry, Dan. And Edgar would also like to say thank you. Thank you. What shall we do next? Let's talk about what I came home with from Galleria. I had so much fun. I had so much fun in St. Louis. It was amazing. It was awesome to hang out with Barbie, Pedal Pusher Designs. She helped me in my room, and it was fun. You know, whenever stitchers gather together to chatter and stitch and shop, it's a great time. I had a great time. If you came in my room just to say hi or you purchased something from me, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It continually amazes me that I have this business and that it is going so well. I am humbled and in awe. Just this morning, my husband was like, "Are you proud of yourself?" And I'm like, what? I'm not proud of myself. And I say that because I feel like this is a blessing from the Lord. And the Bible has a verse in it that says, what do you have that you haven't received? Nothing. Everything that I have and all the gifts that I have are from the giver of every good and perfect gift. And I have nothing to boast about. I am just supremely thankful and humbled. So let's talk about the great and perfect gifts I came home with. First of all, the piece of jewelry that I have been wearing nearly every single day since I came home. I'll take it off to show you so you don't have to look at my chest. You know I came home with this. This is from Beth at Heartstring Samplery. Someone I consider my friend. A turkey necklace. It has the Gobbler on one side and T is for turkey on the other. And if you know how I feel about turkeys, you know that my next start is going to be T is for turkey. And turkey jewelry goes with every outfit. I also came home with this. And it also came from Beth. And this. And it also came from Beth. People think that we look like sisters. Actually, someone asked me or assumed that I was her sister. This is happening with increasing frequency, especially because we tend to eat breakfast together. I don't know. I wouldn't be opposed. Mom, do you have anything that you need to tell me? Other haul, I got this beautiful, 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 beautiful piece of fabric that is not coming out the right color. Don't you hate when that happens? Give me a break, camera. Yeah, it's not that color at all. I got some fabric from Angela at Color and Cotton, who is the sweetest person. I found a couple goodies in the freebie table room. This is Bad Hair Day with this weird polka dot. Is that why it's a bad hair day? Because he has polka dots? Weird Rabbit. Bent Creek. I'm a fan. And I found another copy of this. Oh, I didn't give a clown warning. Clown warning. I found another copy of Clown Alphabet. I think I'll bring this to my next retreat, which will probably be StitchCon 2020. And if you're there, maybe you'll go home with this. Because it's going to get slipped into someone's bag. That's what I like to do. I am a high schooler, so I like to go to the freebie table and find the most horrendous thing I can find, and then just put it in one of my friends' bags when they're not looking, so that when they go home and they look through their haul and they're like, yay, yay, look at these lovely things. Then all of a sudden, there's the Clown Alphabet. Here's the correlating designs, in case you wanted to look. Clownin'. Clownin'. This guy's watering his shoe. It's so funny. That's pretty much all my haul. I did not do a lot of shopping. I was too busy working and giggling. I don't know what I was doing. Galleria was a lot of fun. It's pretty much retail market. So if you want the Nashville market experience, you got to get yourself to Galleria. It's the same setup. It's the same kind of hoo-ha. There's, stitching rooms. There's more at Galleria for the average consumer. Market is not for the average consumer. It's great. There's tons of classes. There's round robins. It's cross stitch paradise. So write it on your calendar and go next year. Last thing I want to do is show you some previous fall finishes. And I wish everyone would do this. Show me your fall stitching. Show me what you hung up for fall that's cross stitch, because I would love to see it. You've seen these previously on my channel. I'm going to show them again because they're fun and I love them. This is the Gobbler by Heartstring Samplery. I'm wearing a necklace of this right now because I have problems. It says the Gobbler rides again, and it's a turkey riding a horse. Thank you. Pineberry Lane Shoo. Do I need to say anything? Because that's perfect. Last but not least, this hangs up year-round in right next to where a small child brushes his teeth, which is why that's a little speckled. Here There Be Monsters. This is by Elizabeth's Needlework Designs. I stitched this in 2017. I think it's wonderful. It's personalized. This is me. This is my 3 children, which is why this and 2 fish have eyelashes. And this is my angelic husband. Guess who just came in and interrupted the video, so I take back that last thing I said. I have 2 more haul things that I forgot to show to you. The first being a gift from Christine. It will link her channel down below. She just finished Dimensions Winter Geese and was kind enough to send me her leftover floss and the pattern. This is out of print. It's not overly hard to find on eBay, but Christine was just being really sweet. I love this. It is kind of, it looks bleak and, okay, I grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in Illinois, and honestly, this is what Christmas looks like in Illinois. It is dark, it's colorless, it's gray, it has geese, and so this brings me feelings of Christmas, even though it's not overly gorgeous, is it? It's stark. This is Christmas in the Midwest. And so I like it. Dimensions has quite a few like geese patterns. If you would like to look up a more colorful one, there is one called Winter Retreat that has geese in it. That has way more color in it than this one does. But this one is just, this is reality for me. Thank you, Christine. Last but not least, this brings up a little ethical dilemma for me, probably not for you, but Riolis contacted me and wanted to know if they could send me a free kit. Okay, so I have feelings about free stuff to video makers, and the reason is I think too much about things. I used to follow different, okay, here's how I feel like YouTube works. The more influence you have and the bigger your audience becomes, the more companies are going to reach out to you wanting to give you promotional materials to share on your FLOSSTUBE video. Why? Because you're advertising for them, right? You're advertising for them. That's why they're sending you free stuff. I know it's all, well, I'm going to share my own opinion, and that's fine and great. You're still advertising for this company. And the bigger you get, the more free stuff you get. I feel like the appeal of any community on YouTube, whether it's booktube or you're watching someone who puts on makeup or whatever it be, the beauty of YouTube is that it's real people talking about real things that they spend their money on. And I feel like that has way more weight than, here's all the free stuff I got. Let me show it to you. But I took the free kit from Riolis. Okay, so apparently my opinion doesn't mean a lot to me. I flat out told them, you can send me this. I might never stitch it. I might never do it. And they said, okay, we'll send you the kit. And then they sent me another email saying, we'd like you to make a video when you receive the product, as you stitch the product, and after it's over. Here's what I picked out. This is Riolis, what is it called? Winter Wreath? I don't know. I have genuinely always liked this pattern. I've seen it stitched several times. And this is what they sent me. I might stitch it, I might not. I don't have an opinion about it. It's pretty. I'm thankful that they sent it to me. I may stitch it. I still don't know how I feel about stuff. I don't want to use my Flosstube videos strictly for advertising, whether it be for my own company or receiving free stuff from another company. I'm well aware of the fact that if I release designs, or like I just showed you new products from my store, I'm trying to strike a fine balance here. Like, I started my channel already having designed cross-stitch patterns and wanting to share in the community, and I feel like it's been well received, but I am very cognizant of the fact that I don't want to just be an advertising platform for my own designs or other people's merchandise. That was a long, painful rant and thought process. I'm not sure I got anywhere with it. Maybe you could share your thoughts and feelings down below. I design cross-stitch patterns. I want to show them to you. I enjoy seeing what other people have acquired, so I show you the things that I buy. At the same time, this is not about materialism, right? It's not. It's about us sharing in something that brings us joy. Buying things brings us joy. But let's talk about stitching things. Let's talk about creating things. Let's talk about the community that we've built together, right? So what's the takeaway? The takeaway is, let's be friends. That is all I had to share with you today. Thank you for hanging out with me. Don't forget, Scary One giveaway. Comment down below, favorite autumn floss, go. I hope that you are having a beautiful fall season. I hope you see a turkey in real life, that you enjoy some hot apple cider, that you wear a cardigan every day, and that you stitch with your cats. That is my wish for you. Thanks for visiting with me. I will catch you next time. Bye, guys.